Hi, it's Warriors coach Steve Kerr, and this is Bay Area Sports Wrap.
Ryan, obviously, high-scoring affair. Cardwell just said you guys preached simplicity in the third. What was the messages at the intermissions with a game like that that's got no systems really, or maybe not necessarily craziness like that?
I don't know if it was no systems. It was whoever wanted to play defense would probably win the hockey game was kind of the message, and obviously some things we got to look at and be better for tomorrow. I'm sure there's some goals that Grubauer wants back, so we got fortunate on that side of it, but there's just some things we got to really clean up for tomorrow defensively.
A guy like Clem Costin who just said, he went through one of the worst parts of his career. Just, he said he wasn't expecting to play where he was today, and then he gets rewarded with that. What did you see from him and just how he played tonight?
Yeah, thought he was good. He's been good the last 3 or 4 games here. He's skating. He's confident. It's amazing what confidence can do for a player, right? He's had some good games. He's put them together. He's string them together. Next thing you know, you can get moved up. You play him on the second power play there. He's doing some really good things. He's given us another element of our team, which is huge, and that's what we saw when we traded for him.
He can fight, like we saw, but he wants to show that he can play the game. So
yeah.
I mean, are you seeing that as well?
Oh, yeah, for sure. He can play the game. He's a big guy. He's got good skill. He can hold on to pucks down low. He sees the ice well. Sometimes he needs to stay within himself, and he gets a little bit out of his tool set. And lately he hasn't done that, and his game has flourished for that. So he's got to continue to improve and get better and kind of roll with the confidence he's got.
Coach, I know often you'll often get high-scoring games like this, but how do you try to coach these kinds of games?
Don't like coaching these types of games. Yeah, we got at the end of the game you win the game, so that's positive. But again, we play tomorrow. There's a lot of things we got to improve on.
Can you talk about Clem there standing up for Granny in his fight?
Yeah, he's just when Clem's engaged, he's a big, forceful player out there, and I coached against him in the finals when I was in the American League. He was in Springfield, and our whole team couldn't stand him, and that's the type of player he is. And I don't think it has anything to do with fighting. It is using his skill set, his body, and his size to be physical and get on teams, and he's done a good job of that.
Coach, was that a bit frustrating in the beginning where you score, you try to build a momentum, but then you take a penalty? That happened for about 25 minutes.
Yeah.
10 minutes of penalty kill and back.
Yeah, it just kind of gets us out of our rhythm. We were a team, and we like to use 4 lines, and it's hard to get into that rhythm of the game when we're taking penalties. So we got to be better with our stick penalties. We got to be better defensively.
Granlund back today. Can you talk about the balance up the middle, strength up the middle that you guys have? That you have Granlund, Wenberg, Celebrini. I think Wenberg might have had the most ice time of all of them. But on any given night, any of those 3 could be leading you in ice time. Yeah,
and I think they've been consistent in their play. But obviously, Granny's a big boost. He's been one of our best players all season, most consistent guys. Knows the game. He's smart, really good pro. Helps the younger guys out. Can't say enough good things about Mikkel.
So, Coach, 2 of the 3 games this week, you got at least 7 goals. And then the other game wasn't as much. So which one would you say is the real Sharks team this week?
Well, looking back at the game, the last game there, I thought, we was probably our best game of the year, and we lose a game. So we don't want to be giving up 5-6 goals a game. It's not a recipe for long-term success. So we got to make sure we tighten up defensively and just simplify our game at times. But we're learning that as a group, and I think our guys are starting to grasp that more and more each period. We get into the situations where we have leads. We're starting to learn that process of what it takes to win hockey games in this league.
You call up Cardwell, and he gives you, some legs. You said you put him on the penalty kill, but he gets rewarded with that first goal. Obviously, maybe one that Grubauer wants back, but just to see him get rewarded after being, a guy that you trust to bring up for filling in a guy like Gaudreau. Yeah, he's a really smart player. He knows what his role is. He gives us fresh legs today, and a guy that can skate, get on the forecheck. Thought his game got better as it went on, and obviously he gets rewarded with the goal.
What do you thought of Waldman's game?
Really good. I thought he started on time. Obviously the empty net goal is something that doesn't go unnoticed. That's puts the icing on the game. So I thought he was engaged in the game, and when he's engaged, he's one of the best players on the ice.
Okay, thanks, Warzy.
Thanks,
hey, this is Cal play-by-play announcer Justin Allegri for Bay Area Sports Wrap. Please give us a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go Bears.